Esiason, who was named, incidentally, the ACC's Offensive Back of the Week a few days ago. There are a number of reasons for that. Go out to any Maryland practice these days, watch the offense working out every afternoon, and you'll begin to notice the very real presence of a certain assistant coach.
Hustle, you want to come as close as you can to that tight end. Cut!
Somehow you don't expect a 49-year-old man to be running around the football field every day trying to get 20-year-olds to do it right. Joe Krivak does it because that's the best way he knows to teach. That's how he learned back in the 50s at Syracuse, when he blocked for an orange man back named Jim Brown.
Well, he was probably the greatest athlete I've ever been around. Not only was he an outstanding football player, he was an All-American lacrosse player, a great track man. He ran track his sophomore and junior year at Syracuse.
I've heard him tell stories of blocking for Jim Brown, and how he winded up coaching us, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't make any difference now. He's coaching quarterbacks and receivers. And when he's not doing that, he's the coordinator for the entire offense. And when he's not doing that, he's working individually with left-handed blondes who he helped turn from prospective dropouts into prospective Heisman Trophy winners.
Oh, he's probably the single biggest reason for my success. There's no question about it. He's just a great football coach, and even beyond that, he's just a great person.
You know, he has great knowledge of the game, but, you know, what's more important than that is he knows how to get the most out of his players, being enthusiastic, and it just carries over with the rest of the team, and it makes it a lot easier to practice well, and that's how you win, by practicing well.
It's obvious. There's a special bond here, something more than we would expect in the standard player-coach relationship. How do you describe it? Well, think of a father playing catch with his son in the front yard. Then you'll understand the relationship Joe Krivak has with his players.
Boomer's got a picture hanging up on his wall, and it has Boomer and a few of the wideouts, and it says Daddy Joe and his boys. So I guess that speaks for itself.
Well, I guess we could look at him a little bit like a father figure. He is very close to all his players, the receivers and the quarterbacks, and we kid him around a lot, and we call him Dad every now and then, but it's an affectionate way to call him Dad because we really feel that way.
The daddy part of it may be the fact that I'm a little older. I've got some sons that probably are the age of these youngsters, and I enjoy teaching and working with young people, and I've enjoyed it. So I think as long as I feel that I'm physically able and mentally capable of keeping up and doing what you have to do physically, as long as I feel that I can continue to have a positive effect with young people, then I'm going to continue to do it. And when it starts to become a drag, then I think maybe that's when I'll hang them up.
So often, assistant coaches are overlooked. After all, it's the head coach who gets all the money and the TV shows and does the locker room comments after the games. But the assistant coaches have the tough job, the person-to-person job that is so critical for any program like Maryland's to succeed. Joe Krivak is one of those assistant coaches who does his job very, very well. Bullets take on Chicago tonight. We'll have highlights for you at 11 o'clock.
Thank you. Prince George's County School Board is taking some steps it hopes will improve college board scores. Details next on Lark McCarthy.
Zip code 44309.
Well, a healthy...
Redskin Sunday is brought to you by W. Bell & Company.